Hey guys, so it's Joel here. I've been waiting for this. This is the crash bar. I thought it was actually the windshield because I'm still waiting for my windshield or my crash bar. So crash bar is the one that came out first. So as you can see, the packaging is decent. It looks okay. I mean, yeah, and then they've covered it up with all these things so that you don't scratch it. But yeah, give me one sec. If I could, yeah, there it is. There it is. It's a lot smaller than I thought. Maybe it's all this thing. It's hard to see, but there you go. Let me do this again. Okay guys, so I have unboxed the product and this is what it looks like. Right there, and it's all there. I think there's no instruction paper or whatsoever, so I'm gonna try and figure this out and then I'll connect it to the bike and we'll update you guys on how it looks like. Okay, bye for now. All right, so I went to Lowe's to buy I went to Lowe's to buy some stuff. This is actually the 14 millimeters. That's what you need to get this screw out, and it took a while for me, but yeah, now I got it out, and yeah, just taking it out right now. This. There it is. And I'm gonna try and install. And I believe the thing is with no instructional video, so you kind of have to figure it out on your own. But I think this thing here, this tape kind of goes inside here, so it doesn't damage the frame. But it's very tight. I tried putting it in there. It's really tight, so just beware of that. So that tape goes in here. I'm gonna cut it out and try and install it here. So I've got the tape right there in between and just pressing it really tight. I'm gonna try and put this in, and this is where you have to be careful because I tried this earlier and it's really a tight fit. So you kind of have to go around, and this right there, kind of just let it drop on the inside so it hooks. And as you can see, I've taken out the screw in here, so it's very tight right here. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's tight right there. And then put on the screw. There it is. And this is provided by them. Okay, so one of the biggest issue with this one right now is the space. As you can see, there's not a lot of space in here. There's not a lot of space in there. I don't know if you can see it right there. And it's gonna be really tight. And I think this little black thing here is supposed to go in the middle. Again, that's the thing. When you have no instructional manual, it's kind of hard to like assume what goes where, but as you can see here, it's really tight. It's really tight. I don't know, and I have a small hand and I can't even fit it in here, you know. And I'm thinking I might have to remove this frame first, but then that wouldn't make sense because this bar here is right in the front. So yeah, you know, I'm gonna give it a shot and see what happens. So after playing with it a bit more, what I find is if you just unscrew the bolt down here and you turn that around, then maybe I can put this in like so, right? I can put the screw in for this guys here. Yeah, there you go. That makes sense. That makes sense. But before I do that, don't forget to put in the washer that comes with it. So washer goes first like that, and then put this in, and the nut is welded in the back, so it's not as bad as I thought, because I thought I had to put I hate this because it scratches the bike. So I don't know if you can There you go. That's not okay. So that's not so bad. I'll just hand tighten it for now, and then get the other one. The other one. 54. Now I'm guessing this goes in between, but I don't know. Again, that's what you get from buying from eBay. I mean, some of their stuff are okay, but there you go. There you go. Just hand tighten it for now. And I think once that's done, I can just turn this around and put this back on, and then I can just tighten that. Ooh. This looks like a lot of work. Yeah, so put this big bolt in there. Yeah, so that works. Hey, look at that. It actually works. And now I'm gonna do the other side, and we'll see in a bit. Alright, so I'm still here. I'm gonna try and tighten the bolt up right now. So the bolt is right there, and at the end of this there's a nut, and there's also a rubber in the end of the nut. So the rubber goes at the very end, and what I'm gonna do, because I've been playing around with this because it took me a while to figure it out, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and tighten it up by using a 17mm socket. So I'm gonna be like that, and then this one here, for some reason the head, I'm now using a 12mm instead of the 14 for the original one. I don't know why they would go a size lower, but whatever, that's what comes with it. So I'm gonna do it right now. So you can see, just gonna put this at the very end here. There you go. Right on. And as you can see, the space is really tight. Space is really tight. That's man. Okay, so tightening it right now. Alright, so we are now on the left side of the bike. So many cuts on this video because I don't want to waste your time, you guys. So yeah, this is the hard part, is trying to get this out. And I had a hard time on the other side too. I tried to get them out. Alright, I'm back. As you can see the sweat. Finally, I was able to take out this bolt. That took a while. That took a lot longer than expected. But yes, I got it out. Yay. There it is. Ooh, it is. Oh, look at that. Finally. Thank God. Okay, now we gotta put on the other one. Remember, put a tape right here. I think this is where the tape goes. Just guessing, but whatever. It's good enough. Good enough guess. Just so like that. I see it. So hard to. There you go. Just like that. Just like that. And I think this is a lot easier on this side because this thing is kind of recessed back. So this should be easier, I hope. So again, this goes like so. Right there, gonna have to push this back. Yeah, gonna have to push that back. It goes like that, and I don't know about this. I have to push that back as well. Oh, God. And I don't even know how to hook this up. How's this? Can I take this out? Alright. I'm just gonna try and hook it inside first. Ah, this sucks. Thought it was gonna be easy. How do we do this? Because of this bar, it's so hard. Like, can't really. Like, I know I went like this on the first one. Okay, I don't want to damage the bar. Let's do this steel button again. How do you do this? Right there. Good. But then you got this thing on the way. Can I take this out? I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can take it out. I'm thinking about this for a sec. Alright, so I finally found a way how to put this in. You're gonna have to push this back like so, tilt it, push this back, and put it on. Like that. Because in here, trying to put it on here, it's not gonna work. So, and you're restricted by this clip. So basically have to end right here, which is fine, And then that kind of connects to the bottom piece right here. There you go. This is where it goes. And this thing here, this big electrical wire, I don't know what this is actually, or for the hose for the radiator, it's kind of pushing it back, so kind of have to fight against it. But once we put in the, I think once we put in the screw, we should be fine. I don't know where the screw is. All right, so yeah, there it is. Yeah, maybe as well, while we're at it, we're gonna do what we did earlier, and that is to put in the sleeves. Put in the sleeves before you turn the whole thing around. See, but that's why I don't like this, because it's just hitting all over the place. But yeah, see if we can push this back. Yeah, now is a good time to put. Now is a good time to put the sleeves, like so, and then try and just tighten it by hand. Yeah. All right. So let's do that. See, it's hitting my. So hard to do it. Okay. Gotta put on the washer. Put on the washer. Put on the sleeve. And it doesn't work. I need somebody to hold this. So, come on. These gloves. There you go. It was a good idea that they welded in the nut. Otherwise, just another problem. Yeah. Trying to get the nut. Yeah, I'll tighten it up later. Just hand tied it for now. It's the sleeve. Like so. So tight. It's really tight here. I don't even know if I can get this in. There it is. I mean, wow. Talk about installation, eh? Just wish it was easier than this. Okay, so at least it's there. You just gotta tighten it up. And then if you look at in the front, if I can bring this up, down, where is it? Right here. I'm supposed to put this in this little guy. This is, I'm guessing this is the one that connects. Again, there's no instructional manual, so put this in like that. Yeah. Now it doesn't fit. Trying to push this back so that it will go in. Come on. rubbing. Having a hard time putting this inside here. Yeah, put this in first. Stop. Either. Doesn't work. Well, I'll make it work. All right. So here we go. Gotta put on. Don't forget to put this back on. This, I think this is for the honk. Put that there. Then this is the screw that they provided, and just push it inside and tighten it up with this. Yeah, be careful. This goes first, okay? Then the rubber is what locks it. That's what I read. Finally. So what I'm gonna do now is just tighten everything up. Again, I'm using 12 for this screw. When I took it out, I used 14, and then this one I'm using 17. So just now is the time to tighten everything up. All right, is that right? Is that right? There you go. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I think that's it. I'll once I've tightened everything up, I'll do a walk around and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So for this one, just use a size 5.5. I think this is Allen screw. All right, guys, here's the final product. That's what it looks like in the front, kinda. I don't like this connection here. So you can see it's kind of like offset a little bit. Can't get it perfectly, but I mean that's the best I can do. On the side, that's what it looks like. 2 bolts right here, Allen key, and as you can see, it kind of wraps around. It's not a lot of room, like I said. This one here, not a lot of room there. Yeah, screws goes in here, and the reason why this is up a little bit is so that I can try and get and match with this. So yeah, I don't like that, but that's okay. Overall, I mean, it's okay. I mean, I'm not very happy with it, but it's okay. And the reason I say that is because it is for what it is, right? If you drop your bike, then you don't scratch it, but you scratch this. But what I like is I've looked at other bike crash guard, and the one from T-Rex is really nice because it has an extra piece, a steel here, which is removable. And that, you know, if you drop your bike, you can just replace that instead of, you know, having to repaint it or something. They had a little piece here that goes on the side, and that's kind of nice. But other than that, that's what the bike looks like, you know. So some people say you can use it for footrest. Sure. I wish that the steel is a little bit bigger. I wish it's just a little bit bigger. The size of the pipe is a little bit bigger. But other than that, you know, I was able to install it. So yeah. Oh, and I had to buy a new tool set just because I didn't have the 14mm one to take out the bolt for that. So hope you guys like it. Hope you guys like this video, and if you do, comment below, subscribe, and if you have something like this, let me know what you think. And would I recommend this product? I'm not sure. I really am not sure. For the price, probably not. It's not the best thing, but I mean, I think it almost cost me about $200 Canadian. So if you can find something a little bit cheaper, I think the T-Rex one is a lot better than this. and they didn't have to go, like, I don't like this particularly because it might scratch the bike, this frame, and I don't like that, and it's so hard to install. The T-Rex one, they provide you with all the brackets, and again, this one here, there's no instructional manual, so it's kind of difficult to figure out some of these things. Like, if you didn't know that the tape kind of goes in there, as I shown earlier, but if you don't know, if you don't have a manual, then you don't really know that. But yeah, I mean, it looks good. If I drop the bike, then I'm happy that I have it. So that's what it's for. And yeah, all right, guys.